Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines: Captive coal mines allowed to sell 50% of coal. Coal mine closure framework with focus on socio-economic aspects. 10 megawatt waste to energy project in Punjab. Coming to the details. The Ministry of Coal has amended Mineral Concession Rules 1960 with a view to allowing sale of coal or lignite on payment of additional amount by the lessee of a captive mine up to 50% of the total coal or lignite produced in a financial year, after meeting the requirement of the end-use plant linked with the mine. The amendment is applicable for both the private and public sector captive mines. With this amendment, the government has paved the way for releasing of additional coal in the market by greater utilization of mining capacities of captive coal and lignite blocks, which were being only partly utilized owing to the limited production of coal for meeting their captive needs. Availability of additional coal will ease pressure on power plants and will also aid in import substitution of coal. The allowance for sale prescribed by quantity of coal or lignite shall also motivate the lessees to enhance the production from the captive mines. Further payment of additional premium amount, royalty and other statutory payments in respect of quantity of coal or lignite sold shall boost the revenue of the state governments. The move is likely to benefit over 100 captive coal and lignite blocks with over 500 million ton per annum peak rated capacity, as well as all coal and lignite bearing states. The government has also made provisions for grant of mining lease to the government company or a corporation for coal or lignite for a period of 50 years. The said period of 50 years can be extended by a period of 20 years at a time upon an application made to the state government. Grant of mining leases for a period of 50 years shall boost the seamless continuous production of coal or lignite by the government companies or corporations, contributing to the low coal lignite security of the nation. Further expansion of 20 years period of mining leases shall reduce the multiplicity of application for extension, thereby ensuring continuity in mining operations. The Ministry of Coal is in the process of finalizing a robust mine closure framework with a thrust on three major aspects of institutional governance, people and communities, and environmental reclamation and land repurposing on the principle of just transition. The Ministry is in consultation with the World Bank for obtaining support and assistance in this program. Vast experience of World Bank in handling mine closure cases in different countries will be highly beneficial and will facilitate adoption of best practices and standards in handling of mine closure cases. Indian coal sector is relatively new to the concept of systematic mine closure. Mine closure guidelines were first introduced in 2009, reissued in 2013 and are still evolving. Mines are closing and will close in future also due to the reasons such as exhaustion of, exhaustion of reserves, adverse geomining conditions, safety issues, etc. These mine sites should not only be made safe and environmentally stable, but the continuity of livelihood should be ensured for those who are directly or indirectly dependent on the mines. Reclaimed lands will also be repurposed for the economic use of community and state, including tourism, sports, forestry, agriculture, horticulture, townships, etc. Ministry of Coal has therefore envisaged to build an all-inclusive, comprehensive India-wide mine closure framework to cover legacy mines, recently closed mines and mine closures scheduled to be happen in short term. The entire exercise will have two important phases. Phase 1 of the program, which is likely to continue for 10 to 12 months, involves comprehensive mapping of Indian coal ecosystem to establish a detailed baseline in respect of current and pending coal mine closures, readiness and capacities of institutions, existing closure processes, socio-economic status around coal mines, and environmental baseline. The outcome of this exercise will suggest reforms in existing statutory and institutional framework and come out with a roadmap for mine closure covering the above mentioned three major aspects along with financial arrangements. Phase 2 will be the actual implementation of mine closure program as per finalized roadmap and will include pre-closure planning, early closure and roadmap for regional transition with an aim to ensure no one is left behind. This phase will start after completion of phase 1 and will continue for long and may undergo subtle changes based on lessons learned during the execution. The most important outcome of the program will be sustainable remediation of all legacy mine sites which are lying unattended since long. Not only the mine sites will be restored sustainably, but livelihoods of families dependent on mines will also be taken care of. City planning authorities of Punjab prepared detailed project report for setting up of 10 megawatt waste to energy project and waiting for government approval to float the tender. The project receives the garbage from dump yard located on Tajpur Road, which receives 1100 to 1200 tons of garbage from households daily. DPR consists of two parts. One is to carry garbage from secondary collection points to main dump yard, and second is processing of garbage into energy. According to the proposal, wet waste will go for composting and dry will go for energy generation. The Punjab State Power Corporation Limited has an agreement with state government to purchase electricity generated from the project. The difference in the amount paid by PSPCL and the cost of generation for time being shall be borne by municipal corporation. Price discovery at Power Exchange. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 264.41 million units of power for tomorrow, cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details. Price discovered during night, 11 rupees 39 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day, 12 rupees 19 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening, 15 rupees 23 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock, 12 rupees 91 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 12 rupees 89 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. Thank you and good day.